Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum, student. Hope you all fine there. May Allah bless you all. Today is Thursday, 14th January 2021. Today we are going to revise the exercise 7b. Today the topic is number patterns, and today we are going to revise the 7b. The question number 1. The statement of question number 1 is find a formula for the general term of each of the following sequences. In question number 1, some number sequences are given. We have to find the general term formula of the sequence. So the first sequence is given, which is 7, 13, 19, 25, 31 and so on. So in solution, we will write the number sequence once again, which is 7, 13, 19, 25, 31 and so on. If we observe the number sequence, the first term is 7, second is 13, and the third one is 19 and 25 and 31. If we observe that 7 is equal to, if we multiply 6 by 1 and add 1 in it, so it becomes 6 ones are 6 and plus 1 becomes 7. And if we take the second term, which is 13, and if we multiply 6 multiply by 2 and add 1 in it, so it becomes 13. By simplifying, 6 multiplied by 2 becomes 12 plus 1 is equal to 13. And if we take the third term, which is 19, and if we write it 6 multiplied by 3, it becomes 6 3s are 18, plus if we add 1 in it, it becomes 19. And if we take the next term, which is 25, and if we write it 6 multiplied by 24, it becomes 24, and if we add 1 in it, it becomes 25. And if we take the next term, which is 31, and if we write it 6 multiplied by 5, it becomes 30, and if we add 1 in it, it becomes 31. It means if in denote denotes the general term of given sequence, then it becomes Tn is equal to, so 6 is a constant number, and here are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, so it represented by n, and plus 1. 1 is also a constant number, and 6 is also constant number, and here's the number of terms are varies, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are number of terms, so we represent it by n. So the general term of the formula becomes Tn is equal to It's a general term which is equal to 6n plus 1. So it is the formula. If we follow this formula, we can generate the next term of the given number sequence. So in this way we can easily find the general term formula of any number sequence. Okay student, now we are going to solve the question number 2 of exercise 7b. The statement of question number 2 is, given that the nth term Tn of a sequence is Tn is equal to 2n plus 5. So it is the general term formula of a number sequence. So we have to find the following. So in first part we have to find the fifth term. So in first part we are going to find the fifth term of the general term formula of a number sequence. So by using this general term formula we can easily find the any term of a number sequence. So in solution, first of all we will write the general term formula, which is Tn is equal to 2n plus 5. We have to find the general term 5. Term number 5 we have to find it, and the number of term which is represented by n is given. We have to find the fifth term, so number n is 5. If we put this value of n in the general term formula, we can easily find the. Okay student, now we are going to solve the B part of the question number 1. The number sequence which is given is -4, -1, 2, 5, 8 and so on. Here is a number of sequence given -4, -1, 2, 5 and 8. So in solution, we will write the number sequence again: -4, -1, 2, 5, 8 and so on. If we observe that the following number sequence, if we take the difference of two consecutive numbers, then we will get difference between two consecutive numbers is, if we take the difference of these two consecutive terms, -1 and take the difference -4, so it is equal to minus, and minus minus becomes plus. So +4 - 1 becomes 3. Between the two consecutive term is 3. If the general term, if we Tn denotes general term of given sequence, which is Tn is equal to, so general term formula becomes 3n minus 7. If we follow this general term formula, we can generate the any term of the given following number sequence. If we follow the first number, which is -4, if we follow this term, so it becomes -4 is equal to 3 into it becomes 1 minus 7. So if we simplify this, so it becomes minus 4. And if we take the next term, which is minus 1, and if we follow the formula, it becomes 3 into, is the first term, now second term is 2 and minus 7. If we simplify this formula, 3 2s are 6 minus 7, so it becomes minus 1. And if we take the next term, which is 2, and follow the formula, so 3 into the next term is 3, so we write here 3 into 3 minus 7. So if we simplify, 3 3s are 9 minus 7, so it becomes 2. So it means if we follow minus 1, and if we take the next term, which is 2, and follow the formula, so 3 into the next term is 3, so we write here 3 into 3 minus 7. So if we simplify, 3 3s are 9 minus 7, so it becomes 2. So it means if we follow this general term formula, we can generate the next term of the following number sequence. And if we follow the next term, which is 5, and if we write 3 into, so it's a term number 4, so we write here 4 in placement of n and minus 7. And if we simplify it, 3 4s are 12, and 12 minus 7 becomes 5. So it means it is our general term formula. By helping this formula, we can generate any term of the we can find the any term of the following number sequence. So in question number 1, all the number sequences are given. You have to find and generate the general term formula by which you can easily find the next term of the given number sequence. So follow the rules and observe the number sequences. If you have any problem to generate the formula, please comment and ask me any type of question if you have any problem in this to solving these problems. Two into, so we replace n by 5, and here 2 into, replace n by 5 plus 5, and if we simplify, it becomes t term number 5 is equal to 5 2s are 10 plus 5. So the term fifth term is equal to 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. So the fifth term is 15. Now in the second part, we are going to find the eighth term. Now we are going to find the second part, and in this part we are going to find the eighth term of the sequence by using the general term formula. So in solution, first of all we will write the general term formula, which is Tn is equal to 2n plus 5, and we have to find the term number 8, so we'll write here T8 is equal to question mark, and the number of term is 8, so we will place the n, the number of terms is 8, so the n is equal to 8. So by putting the n is equal to 8 in formula, n in general term formula, n is equal to 8, so we'll replace it by 8 is equal to 2 is a constant number, and n is replaced by 8 and plus 5, so the term 8th term is equal to 2 8s are 16 plus 5. So the 8th term is equal to 16 plus 5 becomes 21. So 8th term is equal to 21, which we have to find. So it's our term number 8. Now we are going to find the third part, in which we have to find the common LCM of the 8th and the 5th term of the formula. So in third part, we are going to find the LCM of 5th and 8th term. As we have found the value of 5th term, which is equal to 15, and the 8th term, which is equal to, so it's our term number 8. Now we are going to find the third part, in which we have to find the common LCM of the 8th and the 5th term of the formula. So in third part, we are going to find the LCM of 5th and 8th term. As we have found the value of 5th term, which is equal to 15, and the 8th term, which is equal to 21. Now we are going to find the factors of 15, which are 3 multiplied by 5, and the factors of 21, which are 3 multiplied by 7. So in LCM, first of all, we will take the common factors, which are 3, and the uncommon factors, which are 5 and 7. And if we multiply all these factors, we will find 3 5 is 15. 15 multiplied by 7 is equal to 105. So it is the LCM of 5th and 8th term.